How's it? Today's Monday, June 19th, and I am so tired. Over the weekend, I worked a ton at the restaurant, and it was extremely stressful. Had a very, very, very long day yesterday, like nearly 16 hours of work. And I'm at the gym today, miraculously. I'm doing something that's pretty different from what I did last week, with some similar elements. But yeah, it's just starting off with some snatch, push, press plus overhead squat, and I went to 110 again today, but Steve actually wanted me to do six total sets of 3 plus 1 rather than me doing 1 plus 1. So my top set in itself was actually a lot more difficult today than it was last week. And yeah, I don't know, it was hard. I almost missed one of my push presses. After that, I did a quick little muscle snatch plus overhead squat primer to prep myself for some power snatches and hang snatches. Power snatch plus two hang snatches to be more specific. I went up to 83. If you recall last week, if you're a subscriber, and if you're not, you should subscribe. I would really appreciate it. You should also probably hit the like button. Comments are cool as well. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, the what I did last Monday was three power snatches at 80, and those are pretty easy. I also did try to do some. Here's my top set at 110. Watch how hard this is. I also did last Monday some power cleans plus power jerk. It ended up being power clean plus a full clean, not intentionally. Whew, look how hard that was. But yeah, not intentionally did I do that, and so Steve was like, "All right, like perhaps we will switch to something a little bit more friendly for increasing weight, and that is a single power from the ground plus two hang fulls. Given that I am going to be able to train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday this week, removing the clean portion off of today and moving it to tomorrow, which is going to be accompanied with some back squats. It will be interesting to see what's going to come first. I imagine it's going to be the clean and then the back squats, and we'll see what happens and we'll see how hard it is. Um, I haven't lifted on Tuesday in, I don't know, 11 months. Probably maybe a little less than that, 10 months. So it's going to be exciting to have sort of back-to-back day again. As far as it goes today, my power snatches were okay at the top weight. I didn't do very well on my second and third set. I did the do the extension, get it overhead. Oh, okay, that's about right, and then put it back down. As in, I didn't stand it all the way up. Realistically, these are both fails, but I don't know. It's training, and I'm like mentally exhausted from the last few days. But hopefully, these next couple days coming up will be rejuvenating. As far as rest from work, I am not working 60-hour work weeks anymore, and I'm very, very happy and looking forward to being able to sleep like a normal human. I don't like sleeping 4 hours a day. I don't like not being able to relax. I don't like being like pressured to make my food so that I don't spend extra money and eat unhealthily like by ordering out. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this what this does for my training. I'm very excited for that. 70 here. This is my last warm up for the power snatch and hang snatch complex. And keep in mind, this is, as a refresher, what I hit last week for the triple. Here's my first set. Here's my only like good set. If you watch the side angle, this power snatch is actually a little bit lower than power in my opinion. It is what it is. I can't go back and undo that and make it better. I do think at this point in the session, I'm pretty tired. It feels like my legs can't push. Or maybe they can push, but they're not as quick to push. It feels like I can't extend with my legs quickly, is what I should say. Yeah, you see that? Kind of got it over my head, and then it was starting to fall, and it's like, all right, we're moving on. And I bring this up that like I can't feel like can't push with my legs. This extension is really weird, but also standing up from the hole is very very labored. Here's my last set. Same thing. That's a little bit better than the second one. I would say the second one was a miss. That's probably, and then this. Ooh, totally forgot that happened. And then this third set power snatch was more of a make, but I don't know about the height itself. That was just a weird experience overall. What's up, Blake? Here is my next movement here. This is replacing my cleans here. Snatch high pulls. I think as far as it goes, like I was trying to mention earlier, but I got sidetracked because I don't know how to stay on topic. My snatches, like the complex for the snatch this week, occurred pretty late into the workout, and so when I'm looking at like technical cues and quality of reps, these are things that are not really at the forefront of my mind. I'm more so thinking about how the fuck am I gonna get through this set, rather than okay, I need to make sure my hips are in this position and make my hands do this as my shoulders do this. Um, I don't know. I think it might be a change up that is necessary for me to get stronger and get better because maybe I'm thinking too much about the way I snatch and maybe that is what's hindering my progress. And let's say that I am a little bit more tired. Even though I don't have a focus on my necessary like technique, doesn't mean I can't get better because I'm still tired. And if I'm tired and being able to lift well, that means I'm executing at some extent good enough to make the numbers, right? To hit the numbers. And if that's what is gonna happen for the next couple weeks, I don't know. I might be a different lifter. We'll see. Finished off with barbell work on the front squat. This is just 3 kilos up from last week Monday, also last week Friday, because Friday and Monday I did exactly the same for the front squat. So I did 125 for a top single and then 113 for three threes as down sets. Here's my top set. Even though my snatches felt like didn't have a lot of leg power, look at this. I felt really strong with all my front squats today, which is really funny to think about because just 2 weeks ago, I guess it was the day after the meet, I felt like I didn't have any legs. That was when I missed my 140 front squat twice. So it's pretty. I don't know, man. The more I sit back and think about perspective, it's like I've gotten to the stage in my lifting where it's like I've had so many good days. I've also had probably more bad days than good days. And so bad days and good days are just like it's a part of the grind. And you never know how it's gonna turn out until you actually start going. Which is really weird to say at 13 years, 12 years into weightlifting. But finished off with some weighted pull-ups. Went to 35 this week, up from 25 last week, and then some hanging leg raises. But not much else to talk about today. This was a long training session, long video as well. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.